Hi guys, this is Victoria and I'm back with another long procrastinated video. Of a task that I desperately need to do, which is to go through and clean, organize, and maybe declutter my kitchen. So here we are in the kitchen, but I need to do this somehow smart because I still don't feel like super motivated to tackle this task, but I just need to do it at this point. And so I'm gonna do this one cupboard and one drawer at a time. Today I'm going to start with the spice cabinet because that's in itself a quite big and daunting task to do. And then let's see how far I get today. Maybe I can also do my pantry cupboard today. I don't have that much time. This is already Monday afternoon. So let's see how far I can get. And let's tackle this kind of messy project that I have been thinking of doing for a long time, but somehow never had the time or the motivation to do. Let's take the cupboard a look before we tackle it. It doesn't look bad. Like, it doesn't look like it's overflowing. It looks organized. It looks fine. The biggest problem with this one is that it's dirty. And I also have just lost an overview of what I have, what spices, what oils and vinegars and what needs to be refilled. And yeah, there is a bit of a mess also going on here, and there is dirt on the surfaces, as you can see here, so I need to clean that one out. So we're gonna start with taking everything out from here, and then we'll go from there. So here it is, empty, as you can see. It's a good idea to wipe this out and also to take this and clean it because there is spillage of spices on there. So I'm gonna wash this one, and not that I can see, but I guess up here as well there are oil stains and other dirty things to be cleaned. So let's clean this one out. I am going to have to wipe off the tops, but sometimes also like the whole jar, especially when it comes to oils, like the whole bottle I will have to wipe off so that they are clean. And then in some cases, like this one is empty, I need to refill it, but in order to refill it I need to grind the dried chilies. So this is like a project I need to work on afterwards, and also just to review like which spices I might have to buy more of because I'm running low, or I have a backstock of spices, or if I can refill them from my backstock. So this is a project. So I separated out these spices because they are running low. So I need to check if I have refills for them, and if not, I'm gonna write it down that next time I go to the supermarket I will have to buy these spices, like parsley, dried oregano, cumin and turmeric, paprika, dried garlic, and cinnamon sticks. Okay guys, it's time to put things back, starting with the top shelf, which has the oils and vinegars and the pasta. Honestly, I never use this. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I also never use these. I'm gonna get rid of these too. Throw these out from this box because it has expired and I have not been using them. I mean, clearly I haven't been using them. And they expired in 2023. Let's take a final look. I mean, there is not a big change. It is a bit more organized and it's definitely much clearer right now. So, and I know what I have and what I need to buy, so this was useful. Let's tackle the shelving unit or the cupboard right next to it, which has pantry items, and this should be actually a quicker, easier process. I just need to clean this out. I don't think there is much to get rid of or check on whether I need to get something new. I have my backstock here of spices and some other items backstock. I have some rice and noodles and backstock of flours up there, but normally my flours are decanted and my dried goods are decanted, and then I have some seeds and whatnot. And here I actually have my canned goods. So let's take everything out. So here as well, it's just a bit, you know, there are some spillage of things, so I just need to wipe things down. Oh, I have one more thing here. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, there's some empty containers just in case, but they are like, the bags of here are not very accessible, so I usually don't really put much stuff in there, just things that I don't really use. For example, those containers. Let's clean. Quickly go through these and check like what I need to refill. This one still has enough. I was making risotto yesterday and I think this one doesn't have enough anymore to make another meal, so I definitely need to buy risotto rice. I also am low on the couscous, I believe. Pretty low, yeah. I'm gonna have to buy couscous. Then I have a 2-pack of rice noodles, so that's good. I have still enough sushi rice for one more meal, so I don't need to buy more. There is more rice noodles. Then there is pizza flour. I have normal pizza flour, which is probably not enough to to do a pizza night. And I also have gluten-free pizza flour, which is definitely also not enough. But I'm not planning to do any pizza nights anytime soon, maybe when the weather gets colder. And then I have some noodles here. I also have a bread flour mix, and actually this one also has bread flour in it, so I think I'm gonna combine those two. I think those, yeah, that will fit in. So that's all bread flour. I'm also not gonna make bread flour anytime soon, maybe in the autumn when the weather gets colder, so until then I'm gonna store it there. This one is just gluten-free flour, and this container is also the same, and it's still full, as you can see, so I cannot refill that. Rice, I still have enough to make a few meals, but soon I will definitely have to buy rice. Chickpeas, I have a back stock outside of this, so that's fine. This one is also enough for a couple more meals, so that's fine. And I have black beans, but I don't have any canned black beans, and I only have 1 can of kidney beans, so I definitely need those too. This, I don't know what this is. I think it's coconut flour, and I think I need to trash this. Yeah, this is coconut flour, and it's pretty old. I haven't used it in a long time, and I think I'm just gonna get rid of it and maybe fill this container with something else. I actually also had an empty jar in there, which I don't know what it used to hold anymore. So yeah, I kind of minimized a little bit my containers. I used to have way more in here, somehow decanted stuff, and now I don't know what to put in them anymore. Okay, it's time to put things back. This, I don't know why this is dirty, but I need to clean it before I put it back, apparently. So this is how it goes. It looks a bit cleaner, a bit more organized, and easier to see what's where. This was a quick win. Okay, we are in the flow, and I have been working for an hour now, and we tackled 2 cupboards, so I definitely still have time for one more. So we're gonna go to the next one in the line, which is more, I don't know how to define this cupboard. There are utensils, cooking equipment and appliances, then there are food containers, and there is a coffee maker, obviously an espresso machine, and then there are some other kitchen appliances like a blender, mixer, and a hand blender or hand mixer. Here I store my coffees, and here I actually store more spices, and these were spices that I got a couple years ago as a gift, and I barely use them, so I think I'm going to get rid of most of these, and I will just pick out a few of them that I will probably still use, but the rest of them I will declutter because I just don't use them. I never use them. Okay, let's see what do we have here. So we have like a raclette one, which I'm going to keep because that one I actually use. Then this is like an egg spice, but I have been using this. I don't want to break off my nails, to be honest. As you can see, I've been using this, but it's not my favorite, to be honest. I don't really eat eggs very often, and even if I do, I don't need this on them, to be honest. Actually, I have a curry mix here. I forgot that I had this. I can keep this because I do make curries, not in the summer, but in general. And a bowl topping, which I completely forgot that I had. It doesn't smell like something that I would want to put on anything, to be honest. Then I have this ginger shot thing that is basically empty, I think. I was drinking these ginger shots. I really don't want to break my nails. Why is this so difficult to take off? I was drinking these ginger shots with orange juice, but I cannot have orange juice anymore, so I don't know what to drink my ginger shots now with, because with water it's so disgusting. So I was trying to finish it. It's almost finished, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it. This one says that I can make a red pesto pasta with it. I basically just need 1 tablespoon of this spice, 2 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then put it together with the pasta, and that's a meal. Like, how is that a meal? For me, that's nothing. That's not a meal. Honestly, it also doesn't smell very nice, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This one I never opened. Gonna get rid of it. Pizza Gewürz, I completely forgot that I had. I made pizza, never opened it. I made pizza without it. I can live without it. I don't think I want this either. This one I also, I think, never opened. Oh, I did. But I don't want it. And I don't want this either. Asia or rounder. I also don't need this. I don't think I do. And there is also a pasta rounder. I don't use spice mixes very often. I just use my spices. I have a lot of them, you could see. And I just use those and I mix them however I need them. So I'm gonna keep these two, the raclette one and the curry one, and the rest of them I'm going to bring them. There is a place where they collect food that people didn't use up, which may or may not be expired, that people just didn't need, and you can leave it there and people can pick it up for free, and it's like just next door. So I'm just gonna bring these there and maybe someone will be happy to have them. And now that I have this, I think I can use it for my loose random plastic containers that I use for food storage here and there. And they are just like on the shelf, floating around and being difficult to handle every single time I need to take out something or put in something. They are just a bit annoying. So I can now put them in here, which makes it much more easy to handle every single time. I can just pull this out when I need something and choose what I need, take it out and use it. Okay, let's take everything else out as well and wipe things off. Okay, I have seen a few things here that I would like to declutter, starting with this citrus juicer. I use this for juicing oranges and drinking freshly pressed orange juice, but I have fructose malabsorption, so I cannot drink freshly pressed orange juice anymore. So this one is gonna get decluttered and donated. And I have this little plastic measuring cup. This came with a protein powder and I kept it because I thought, yeah, next time when I have protein powder this will be useful. But then next time when I ordered protein powder it came with another one of these, so I don't need this one. And I'm going to declutter this because I never use it. I think everything else I use. Just looking through it. I have bought the plastic containers that I keep using all the time. Some of them, they didn't all fit because it cannot overflow, otherwise it doesn't fit. So yeah, I will test that. I'm not 100% sure that this is how it's gonna be. If it's not going to hold that, I was thinking of maybe it can store my hand blender and blender accessories. So let's test with that and then we'll see how this will go. Okay, let's put the things back. These shelves are pretty airy now, there is not much happening. A couple of baking and cooking utensils, containers, machines and milk, and there is a lot of extra space there, but I can also have sometimes more than 3 backstock milks here, so it's good to have the space, but potentially I can use half of that for something else. All right, I'm going to continue this tomorrow. For today, now I'm going to cook some dinner and then I have some other things to do in the evening, so see you soon.